All right, True Crew, how you doing? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, if you find this information helpful, please share and like and subscribe. Follow on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. The podcast is out there. All those links down in description land. Right below, right? So coming at you today with a quick video on how you know you have found the right job or the correct company to work for. So I was at this networking event called YCP, which is Young Catholic Professionals. If you are a Catholic man or woman, I suggest you see if there is one in your area. It's a great organization, and they have some great events that they put on. But one of their speakers, I'm trying to think, I think the discussion was based on humility, maybe? I think the last discussion was based on humility. But this one lady talked about how she worked, I think, a majority of her life in nonprofit. And then I think maybe she went into the private sector. I can't remember. Either way, one thing here is I've made another video on what job should you take. And I'll just kind of discuss that real quick. And it leads in perfectly to what this lady mentioned about one of the organizations that she worked for. So how to know what job to take, right? Because there's usually going to be a startup company, and then there's usually going to be that well-established company. And of course, that well-established company is usually going to pay a little bit more than that startup, which is great, but unfortunately, there's going to be a lot more limitations on your job description, right? You're not going to be able to do some of those things you want to do, and that's the beauty of going to the startup, right? They're going to want more creative ideas. You're going to be able to exercise your mental muscle, and if things take off, you, will be able to reap those benefits, right? Making partner, be invested in the company, whatever the case may be. So it's a toss-up. What do you want? So how to know if you found the right company. Now, I don't remember how established she said the company was. It might have been a very established company, and based on the statement given to her by one of her bosses, it was probably a well-established company. But like any great company you work for, they want to ensure that you bring value to the company, and in doing so, what does that mean? Profit for the company. And she said one of the greatest things that this mentor, I think she said, of hers told her was, I give you 6 months to come up with as many ideas as possible, because after 6 months, you'll be thinking, acting, talking, walking like us. So I want every single idea that you have that you think will change this company and make it better. And you have 6 months to give me all that valuable information. Now, of course, all of it wasn't taken seriously, I would assume. But the great thing was, that's what her boss wanted. I want nothing but ideas on how to change us. And I will review those ideas, and hopefully we will be able to implement some of those within the company and make us better and hopefully different than we were last year. So if you can find a company like that, it sounds like you might be in the right place, right? And I'm not saying that's a company you have to stay at for the rest of your life, but it's a company that's going to allow you to grow and learn and become better. So there it is. That's how you are going to know if you are working for the right company. Is this the type of mission statement or thought process that goes through the higher ups when they are hiring new individuals? Are they looking for the latest and greatest ideas? Because that's what it's about. So once again, I hope this helps. Don't forget to follow on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. The podcast is out there. Subscribe to this channel. Share and like these videos.